Hey there, good morning everyone. Tuesday, the 6th of September 2022. This morning's devotional is a reading from the book of John, chapter 15, verse 13, which reads, "Greater love has no one than this, that he lay his life down for his friends." Are all people equal? How much is a human life really worth? Is the life of a youth worth more than that of an elderly person? Is the life of a peasant equal in value to that of a youth who has a college degree and their whole life before them? Well, this question was debated in China a few years ago when an old peasant fell into a night soil pit, and a 24-year-old medical student, seeing this, jumped into the pit to help the 69-year-old peasant. Sadly, the student did not survive this episode as he was overcome by the gases of the toilet. What would your reaction be on hearing this if this happened on your home front? Is one life worth more than another? I don't know. I think it is. Some comments that were written about this event read as such: "What a loss of life at such an early age and with such a promising future was not justified by what a 69-year-old peasant might have contributed to society in his last few years." Another wrote, "It is certainly not worthwhile to barter gold for the same weight in stone." Oops, unfortunately, I'm on the wrong side of 24, so be nice. The odds were heavily stacked against the young man who gave his life trying to save that peasant's life. So where do we get this idea that one life is equal in value to another? That all lives are of importance, that all men are created equal under God, and that every person, regardless of their age, race, color, religion, tradition, whatever you want to call it, has the right to live and die a natural death. Where do we get that idea? Well, we find it in scriptures. Scriptures clearly teach that all men are equal in God's sight, and that the value of human life is the cherished foundation of the Christian way of life. Jesus reminds us in the devotional this morning, greater love has no one than this, that he laid down his life for his friends. The value of life is further heightened by the death of Jesus Christ, who gave his life that all people everywhere might have salvation. Salvation is not only reserved for the youth or for the elderly. Do you want to see what God thinks of the value of life? Well, then just look at that lonely figure of his son on the cross, and then hear God say to you, "I cared enough about your life to let my son die for you." The attitude of the person who said that man was really a fool to try and save the life of the old man is the picture of our own old sinful nature that cries out, screams out, "Me first, you do not count." My dear friends, the value of life demands that we care about others, that we recognize the importance of every human life. Also, that we recognize that life is a God-given right, which no one has the right in their own hands to take from another. May the Lord be with you, may he bless you, may he cause his face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.